Yo, what up guys, beside the here, logged into the Noob to Pro on day 137, a free-to-play Noob to Pro account that we started with the ultimate goal of getting Lydia by beating all the faction war stages. But to get there, we have to beat the game and get to that stage. But for now, this video is all about the Altar of Souls, or where you can get this summoning soul stones from, which is the Iron Twins Fortress. It's a dungeon, a new one in raid, sort of, and the Noob to Pro has not attempted it up till now. Why? I want to tell you how you should approach this as a newer player coming into Great Shadowlands, the Iron Twins Fortress and the Altar of Souls. What you should do about it. So watch out in this video. I'll also be using my main account as an example, which has been farming that dungeon for a very long time, so you can get an idea of what I mean. So I'm approaching this as a totally free-to-play player, so you could take this advice with a grain of salt and do what you wish with your own account. So the first thing I'll draw your attention to is that this Altar of Souls gives your champions a little bit of stat boost and some special blessings. So if you go to your skills right here, you see this blessing called Brimstone. This is what you can get from unlocking your champion's blessing by farming the Altar of Souls or summoning them from the summoning portal. So this is basically the reward right here, whether it's a damage dealer blessing, right, soul reap, or a cruelty blessing, the dark resolve. There are many champions that require, every champion has his own special blessing for him, depending on which type of champion they are or where you use them, polymorph for arena. So we already know about that. So it only does not give you these special stats or special abilities. It also brings additional stats for you. Defense right here, HP, speed, depending on how many stars you have it. This one is giving 500 attack, even if it's little commanding presence. That's 5,000 HP right here. So there's a lot of bonus stats right here, which will add to your total stats that you already have on your champions. That's one reason, I guess, besides the special effect that blessing will do for the champion. Now that we know what it's all about, is it worth it? In the early game, the only thing you need to focus on is getting 5-star, 6-star gear, right? This is the most important part of it right here. You don't need this little bonus. That's why I came here right here to show you. You don't need this bonus. Even a champion without Brimstone can beat dungeons at 25 or even hard mode dungeons. The only reason why you want special blessings on champions is content like the arena, where you have a little bit of advantage when you have some blessings on you, or disadvantage when you do not have them. So that's one reason why you should go over to the dungeons to farm it for this summoning soulstone. So why has the Noob to Pro been ignoring it all this time until today? Well, a special event is going on right now where you can see Soulstone Rush. Players in Great Shadowlands ignored that Iron Twins Fortress for a very long time. Well, after it came out, we all rushed to it, seeing if we can get some amazing things from it. Since we were not benefiting from it, we kind of ignored it. We stopped farming the Iron Twins Fortress, even with our gems or energy. So that's why they launched this Soulstone events, whether it's an event or a tournament, Soulstone Rush or a Soulstone tournament, that rewards you, gives you extra rewards for summoning soul stones. This is also an incentive for those players to even buy, use their hard-earned cash to buy soul stones and summon. So it's not just for the reason why that players were ignoring it. These events were also added for financial gain for Plarium themselves. So right now we are seeing special events that are giving players amazing rewards right here if they can spend money, because yes, nobody can get this amount of soul stones to someone to get this except you buy them. So this is just a pure spender event, in my opinion. So those players who have been farming the Iron Twins will not even have enough to get this reward. So whenever you see rewards like this, don't feel bad that you can't do it. Even on my main account, I don't think I can get to 70 or 150 marks right here. So that's the thing that people look at it like, does this event mean I should go and farm the Iron Twins Fortress? No. The Noob to Pro looks at this event and just ignore it. That's the way I approach it. Even if I switch over to my main account, which we'll soon see, yes, I'll be summoning my soul stones in this video, see how much points you can get. So the real reason why we ignore it is not because we don't want the blessings, it's not because we don't want the bonus stats, it's just because it's hard to get your wish list champion. We've been saying let them do something about this wish list for a very, very long time. If I check out how many champions the Noob to Pro has awakened, you can see I have 1-star blessing on Chronam, 1-star blessing on, that's my only legendary that I have. No, okay, I have also for Sun Wukong, which I obtained from that event they did. And who else I have unlocked? Then for epics, I have Ugo 1-star, 1-star for Seeker. you will eventually get those 1-star blessing unlocked without farming the Iron Twins Fortress. That's what I'm trying to show you. The Noob to Pro has not farmed the Iron Twins Fortress for one day, but we attempted it level 1 and left it right here. But I'm glad that an advanced quest did not say go to the Iron Twins Fortress and farm it. So I'm really glad they didn't make that a requirement right here. So you can farm it if you want, and I currently have a 4-star for kill. How? So without farming the Iron Twins Fortress, you can see from events and tournaments, whether you're doing Dragon, whether you're doing Fire Knight, all those normal events, they will eventually drop enough of these mortal soul stones or this currency right here, the soul coin, right? You eventually have enough soul coin without farming to summon some of this, or even get this what do you call this? Where is it? The Soulstone themselves, they drop from events, tournaments, from Hydra, they also drop. So you eventually get to know. But how did I buy this one? From the Soul Merchant, right? Yes, the Soul Merchant uses essence, right? That's what it's called. Essence. Soul Essence, yes. So they also drop Soul Essence, and I think that's where I bought my 4-star Kill Soul Essence, because Kill was my highest damage dealer, especially in the arena up till now, and he had 4-star unlocked. So you will eventually see some right here. See, I'm having 19 right here. I didn't farm it from the Soul Iron Twins Fortress. I didn't buy it. I got it from events and tournaments that I normally do, because they always have 5, 10, a few in events and tournaments, and you have enough to buy that champion you want. Now, whenever you see this Soul Merchant open like this, you shouldn't just go and click and buy. No, it's not all your champions that need their blessings unlocked. That's just the truth. Any champion you know you use in the arena, any champion you know you use in what do you call this thing now, Demon Lord or Hydra, those are the 3 places I will focus on. Now, for dungeons, you normally not need it that much, but if you're going for high-end dungeons, 25 and 20 and hard mode dungeons, then souls and blessings, getting blessings unlocked kind of helps you do a little bit more damage, or gives you a little bit advantage over those type of content. And yeah, that's the reason why I got Soul for Kill 4-star unlocked, and nobody else. I think that's the highest one I have right here. For an account that's been playing this long without farming the Iron Twins, you can see that I'm still making progress in the blessings of getting these champions unlocked. So that's just what I wanted to say, that it's not totally, if you don't farm Iron Twins, you will never get your champions unlocked. So another reason why I don't farm it, the Iron Twins, is because no matter how much you farm it and get these champions by wishing, put your champions in the wish list and you wish, you probably will not get them. Now, if Chronam already have 1-star unlocked, let me go put somebody else that doesn't have blessings unlocked, which is going to be this champion. It's going to be my clan boss team. I'm trying to do my clan boss team first. So currently have blessings on these 2 champions. They can sit it out while I put some other champions. 1-star blessings is all I need on them. This is another champion that probably needs blessings. Yes, for Hydra. So you can switch out. Kill is at 4-star blessings, so I don't need him anymore. I don't need a 5-star or more blessings on him. Probably gonna sell it. So well, Spain Keeper, that's a good choice. My Cold Heart still doesn't have a blessing. At least a 1-star blessing on Cold Heart would have been nice. Yo, should have a blessing, but I'll leave her still in there to see if I can get a higher blessings unlocked for my Cold Heart. All right, now it's time for me to summon Soul Stones on my main account. I'll switch over to my Noob to Pro and also do that. Should I do the Noob to Pro first? Yes, let's do the Noob to Pro first. And this one, we're not expecting anything. I've just shuffled out my wish list, but let's see what we can get from this, to see if I can get anything useful. I just wanted to do this one because the Noob to Pro has not really mentioned anything about this type of events, because they have not been worthy of mention. They've not been good to us in terms of the soul. If you're very lucky, a legendary we want, see, it always gives you some legendary that you do not have. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you're not. But that's a 3-star allele. Now, when you get a perfect soul for a champion you do not have, do not sell it. You have to keep it until one day, maybe in the next 3 years, you eventually get that champion. And then that's a good one. Too bad it's not a soul chase though. It's a soul rush. So we don't get higher amount of points for summoning a legendary. We'll get the same amount of points for summoning mortal soul stones or immortal or superior, the other bigger ones, which I don't have on this account. I thought that was Skull Crusher. That's a 2-star Shatter Bones champion probably going to be used in faction wars. Yes, faction war champions can still use a 2-star, 1-star blessing. As long as you have the blessing unlocked to give them that little advantage, it will be nice. This is going to be sold. And now for the final big boy, Immortal Soulstone. I did not buy it. I think I got this one from the ongoing event that just ended. It's a rare. It's a rare. And this is what the Noob to Pro, my main account, has been dealing with. You suffer and you get an Immortal Soulstone or an Eternal Soulstone, and you summon it, you get total trash. That is why I'm speaking up against it, that don't think this is something you can come in here and farm consistently and get something nice. Let me sell. Oh, I already have this champion 1-star. Never gonna build these champions. Not even for faction war purposes. And the epics can wait for now, because they are gonna be used for faction wars. Do we have enough to buy one more? No, we don't. So that's the Noob to Pros and Soulstone summon. Let me switch over to my main account and see if I can get anything nice on that account. Hopefully, you guys benefit. Did I see how many and what I unlocked? I have to see what I unlocked from this one. In terms of the rewards for that summon, Soulstone summon rush. Give me the gems at least. Did I summon enough for the gems? Yes. A fusion is coming around, so we can use every little bit of gem that we get. And of course, the energy, do not claim it. Do not claim the energy. You have to claim it when the fusion has started, when you're farming dragon or doing champion training or something. So let this one just hold on. Just the same thing I'm doing for the fusion warm-up, not claiming the energy. See, holding on to it. If you claim it right now, you have to use it. But I don't want to use it. I'm even above cap for energy. That's why I don't want to use anything right now. All waiting for a fusion. Yes, the Noob to Pro is going for a fusion. I've already mentioned it in the fusion first impression video. All right, it's time for my main account to see if I can be luckier than the Noob to Pro. I have 26 right here. Why do I have 26? Now, on my main account is an entirely different story. If I head over to these dungeons right here, you can see that I have used my 6 keys for the day. There used to be a time when I could go and buy an additional 6 keys with gems. I used to tell you guys in the video. I was doing that because I wanted to do these soul summoning videos where I have 100 Immortal Soulstones and all that. No, well, I haven't enough to summon for a video, which makes it like a content. That's the only reason why I used to do it on my main account. So I'm coming to you for this video from the Noob to Pro perspective. Do not farm this. Now, the Noob to Pro might come over here and start farming this Iron Twins Fortress daily and use the 6 keys when we have nothing else to farm. When I say nothing else to farm, we don't have any other champions to take to 6-star. We don't have any campaign to fight. We have enough gear. Savage, 3x Savage is going on. Who will be farming? The energy you're supposed to spend in 3x Savage events, you're going to use it in Iron Twins Fortress, which is give you trash? No. So the Noob to Pro is very, very focused on taking champions to 60, taking this champion to 60, taking this champion to 60. So this is what is higher priority. Campaign is higher priority than farming the Iron Twins Fortress. I just wanted to make that one clear before I go over there and show you that I have been farming it on this account because I have no other champion to take to 60 on this main account. So I have the luxury of using my energy that is above cap right here to spend in Iron Twins. So if you're asking yourself, when is the right time for me to start farming the Iron Twins? When you have no other content that requires energy, that is the higher priority. Campaign is done, all your champions have mastery. Getting champions on mastery is a higher priority than farming the Iron Twins Fortress, in my opinion. So I'll suggest you get your champions to mastery. Mino is the place where you will spend our energy when we have nothing else happening in the game, when we are waiting for a fusion. You see this energy that is above cap, go spend it in Mino and get some champion. You can see I already have a champion sitting right here getting masteries for himself before he will be ready for to be used in a game, in a team or something. So that's the higher priority than Iron Twins. I know it will seem as if I'm talking bad about the Iron Twins. No, I'm not, because if I check my account right here, you can see a lot of champions that I have a 4-star or 5-star blessing on. Where is my awakened champions? Does it show by awakened? It doesn't filter by awakened champions, but you can see a few of them 2-star, 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 3-star, 2-star. Because I don't spend too much effort on it, everybody at least 1 star just to unlock that blessing slot is all you need on these champions. I'm looking for the ones I have higher blessings on, like a 5 star. They're in a different category or they're down below. Okay, now we're talking. That's a first 5 star on Faceless, and my Seer is 4 star. This will help them do a little bit more damage for sure. It will really help these champions do a lot more damage than they are currently doing, because you have how many? What's the bonus stat? Oh, she's in the vault. You really can't see it, right? No, it won't show. But yeah, it gives you a little bit more damage and a little bit advantage when you're using them in battle for sure. So I'm not saying they are bad. It's just that you shouldn't go all out to try to get them. I got all these ones naturally from the Soul Merchant. Whenever I see them right here, currently I have 15 also obtained from events and tournaments, or also farmed because I do spend my 6 keys per day. No longer 12 keys per day because I do not use gems anymore for that purpose. Now this one, you see a 4-star perfect soul. Should you buy? No, you shouldn't buy all. Even if you can afford it, it shouldn't buy all. You should look for those champions I mentioned earlier that you use in those particular dungeons. This is not one I wish to also buy. Any champion that is high priority will be bought. Anyone that is low priority, like see Prince Kaima, I bought it today. That's why I went down to 15, because he is a very high priority champion used in a lot of content, not just in arena but also in dungeon content. Although his role in dungeon content is less requiring of blessings, but in arena his role does require a little bit of higher blessing unlocked. So that's why I bought it today. All right, it's time for me to see, do I have enough? Okay, I can still buy one more from here. This one, there's no reason to hold on to it. You can always buy. Let me go ahead, start summoning and see what I can get from my 27 mortal soulstones. 10 pool. I don't even bother to check my wish list on this main account, because that's a 6-star on Jareg. No, that's a 5-star Jareg. And here we go with the that's a good one though. Lady Mikage and Siege Front. Again, we were all complaining that Raid, do something about the wish list, do something about the wish list. And then, do you know what I did about the wish list, or this about this summoning portal for Altar of Souls? They added the mythical champions and increased the chances of getting mythical perfect souls. Nobody can tell you in Raid, no content creator will tell you that the chances of getting mythical champions is not increased. Is much higher than getting legendary champions. I don't know the maths about it. I've not seen any code like that, but we just know from pulling soul stones all this while, we get a lot of mythical champions perfect soul. So that's the rates of those have been increased, while the rates of getting good wish list legendary champions and epics are still the same or even reduced, because they had to make way for mythical champions. So you're seeing mythical champions, you're supposed to be excited, but instead it's pissing you off, because it's impossible to get the mythical champions at the same time. They keep giving you more of the perfect soul. But no problem, we'll keep selling them until in 2030, when we begin to get mythical champions, we'll begin to appreciate their perfect souls. For now, we see them, I'm just, don't get excited. I will appreciate seeing a legendary flash right here than a mythical red flash. That's the way it is right here. But hey, let's not forget that we got a 5-star on Jareg. Jareg is a champion I've taken to 6-star recently, and putting masteries on him soon, so I can put out a champion guide for you guys. He's not a champion that helped me in the early game. He's not a champion I ever owned in Raid until the end game. I finally obtained 1 copy of Jareg, and I'm about to build him to 6-star, because he's an MVP with that A1 on decreased attack and other things he brings to Raid for early game and end game teams for Hydra. I mean, for Doom Tower hard mode boss battles. That's what I want to test him in. So it's good that I have him in 6-star, because it will be awesome for me to showcase him in that content. So that's not one that I will ever sell. He's a champion I already owned, but I wasn't looking forward to getting 6-star blessing, 5-star blessing on him. Warcaster 2-star, Siege Hawk, not a good one. Battle Sage champion guide coming up. Shrank. And is that it? I think we should have 7 more to go singles. Ooh, I got some more. Let's go. Good luck to all of you. Summoning souls. So now, if I did get all this right during soul chase, it would have been amazing. How are you guys farming that Iron Twins Fortress? I'd like to know what you think about it. Is the Iron Twins Fortress something you farm daily with free energy, or do you spend that 150 gems to buy extra 6 keys to farm 12 runs of Iron Twins Fortress? Especially for endgame players. Or is there any early game players that are farming it like the noob to pros level, and you're farming it and you're happy with it? Are you getting 5-star blessings, 4-star blessings at least? Did I just mention 4-star and I got? No, I just got a 2-star. No problem. And the last one, I do have one more big boy to summon right here. This would have been a best time to summon the Eternal Soulstone, but we have none right now. I still have some more rewards to pick up right here. Immortal Soulstone. This is the big one. I'm also aiming to just, that's a legendary. I know I said a lot of trash. I said a lot of trash about this summoning portal. So Raid heard my voice and gave me a 6-star perfect soul for an amazing champion that I do not own. But I'll appreciate it because it's a legendary and it's a champion that I might get sometime in the future, 2025 maybe. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a 6-star for Valkenen, an amazing new champion to raid, and it's a void legendary, and it's not gonna be easy to obtain, but maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to get in. Damn! I've never obtained a 6-star perfect soul for a legendary champion. He's my first. It's not in my wish list, not a champion I own, but here we go. On my one single Immortal Soulstone too, we are saying add a mercy to this team. This is the first time something good is happening to me on this portal. So if I go over right here to this one, do I even need more? I don't think I need to do a lot more of this now. Instead, I prefer to save it for my soul merchant to see what I can get. Let me see. Wait, let me sell some stuff so I can see what I can do again. Save 1-star legendaries. That's not something I need. I don't have Shrank yet on my account, but okay. This is a sell also. So this might be enough to, not enough to buy one big boy right here, but enough to buy 4 of this. But also that same resource can be used to buy 98 of this. So I would rather spend it right here for a champion that I actually want when I see it in the Soul Merchant for now. Let me see how much rewards I did get from this, because we are all preparing for a fusion. I got the ancient shard, so I can rest well. I can rest well. 2x ancient coming up next weekend, I think. This upcoming weekend. And I'm not even aiming for these primal crystals at all. This primal crystal event right now doesn't seem like it's aimed for everybody in the game. It seems like it's aimed for only spenders who can get to this point. Because they added Harima into the summoning pool, they were like, let's not make it too easy for them, because Harima is there, Tronda is there, and of course Elva Autumnborn is there. So this time around, despite me having energy, having gems, I cannot push to get any crystals right here and summon for you. We still have 3 days to go do, so we are thinking whether they'll add some more tournaments, hopefully, to see maybe that will give us a little bit more crystals. But who is going to farm to get crystals when a fusion is coming up? Because that crystal farming usually requires you to use some gems. Maybe they'll put it in dungeon divers, because we still have 3 days before the fusion starts. So I don't think I'll be pushing for this one, even if I like to summon at least one time. I have 5, so I just need 25. We do have a few more crystals coming in from this our summoning the fusion warm-up. We do have crystals from fusion warm-up, 10, but that won't be enough for free-to-play players to summon. So maybe one event, maybe dragon, maybe spider, something is coming up that will give us 10 more, and I'll be happy. So hopefully they put it at a reasonable price and not just make it only available from Summon Rush and Soulstone Rush. That's what I'm hoping. All right, that's the Noob to Pros perspective, what we think about this Altar of Souls and how the Noob to Pro approaches it. I just wanted to do a video that covers this particular topic, so you guys who are new to raid, few months into the game or even up to a year into the game, I'd like to hear your varying opinion, what you think about this Iron Twins Fortress. If it's something you started farming, the Noob to Pro can beat it, no doubt. We can already beat Doom Tower normal, because that's the rewards are more attainable and more, tangible. But this one, it seems like a drain of energy which I should be spending elsewhere. That's the way I'm thinking about it. I could beat up to maybe stage 9 or 10, but it's not gonna be worth it in terms of the rewards. That's why we're ignoring it and putting everything into Mino and campaign. So let me know your thoughts about that Iron Twins Fortress and the Altar of Souls. Is there any other thing that is happening in the game? I think that's all. The Noob to Pro is still preparing for that fusion, and I'll go ahead and use this 416 energy that I have saved up right here in the 3x chances of getting Savage Gear. That's where the Noob to Pro will be farming it. Like, subscribe for more daily raid Shadowlands videos. I'll see you guys later.